Okay, since I love you to death and all that, I'll explain to you what sometimes it takes over a decade for my initiates to understand this concept. Um, let me get this again. Alright, you've heard of Lucifer, and everybody thinks he's the same as Satan. That's not true. Lucifer was just a mistranslation. Um, Lucifer breaks down to the Latin lux or lux, which means light. Light like the sun, light like the stars, but also light, like a light bulb going off in your head, like wisdom, poetry. So luz, and then you get theri. Theri means to usher forth, to bring forth, to bear forth. So Lucifer is the one who brings in the light, the morning star, because the morning star is the first thing in the east, and it brings that huge sun, which most people worship, but um, me, I see the sun as being the murderer and what we call the demiurge is a sort of half godlet sort of monster that created the earth. Um, but up under the polluted earth, there's a crystallized earth, a pure earth, the earth of poetry and deep longing and love. So you got the morning star, you got Lucifer, the one who brings in the morning, right? So Lucibel is the feminine counterpart, the evening star, the most beautiful light, and she's the evening bringer, the night bringer, the bringer of the moist dew, the bringer of the cool autumn winds and stuff like that. And Lucifer and Lucibel are one and the same because it's Venus. So you got one, which is really two. Venus, which is the morning star, and where it rises in the east, it sets in the west at the exact same location. And science to this day still can't explain Venus and all the shapes that it makes. And Venus is the only thing that spins backwards in our solar system. I would have to get into the swastika with you and all that stuff. But the thing about Lucifer is this, and this is why I'm a Luciferian, but I'm also an esoteric Christian. Um, Lucifer brings in the light, but have you ever noticed the morning star fades away and never gets any credit? The inferior God gets the credit. The murderous son, Jehovah, the God of the Jews. Lucifer is the super being that brings in all of that sun for humanity. But he quietly departs. He doesn't need credit because he knows who he is.